Virgo gang, welcome to Enchanted Cottage once again. For many of you, right? I know I've got, quite a few new subscribers. At any rate, this is for you. This is a love reading, and it is for you if you have zodiac placement of Virgo and your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. If you don't know that information, you can get it in the description box below by following the link for free, right, to get a free birth chart. Okay, there's also information about how to best interpret and apply my readings, which are different from some readers. Some readers read like me, others don't, but nothing is ever set in stone. I take an energetic snapshot and then give you advice to make any necessary changes, right? First part of the reading will be for Virgo singles. Second part, if you're dealing with someone. Third part, all Virgos, right? Personal reading information is in the description box below as well, right? So with that being said, Virgo singles, let's do this. Here's what we do. We look at where you've been, where you are, and where you're going, right? Past, present, and future, right? Okay, Virgos, let's take a look. All right, here we go. All right, and I'm going to give you the zodiac signs associated with the card. That is often not what is the most important part of the reading, but can resonate, okay? So, all right, we specifically have air energy, earth energy. We have Cancer specifically, okay? And, yeah, I said earth and air, right? Fire, air again, a lot of air, okay? Earth and water again. So you got, pretty much every zodiac sign. But the majors, would be Cancer for many of you. Again, maybe not. But okay, here we go. All right. So I think you've got two travel cards or relocation cards in your past. Can mean a distance geographically or energetically, okay? But pretty interesting. And those cards, by the way, are the Chariot and the Six of Swords. Okay, the Chariot is a warrior and a winner many times. Okay, this is Cancerian energy for many of you. Okay, and it may just be a placement in your chart or someone you dealt with. I don't know, but that's not the most important part. But a person who is a warrior, okay, and a winner, and I think I think you debated about this thing in the past for a while. Maybe it left you a little bit unbalanced. Okay, Two of Pentacles, right? Many times all about having to be patient, okay, and having to kind of keep calm, gather information, and then make a decision based on intuition. But I think you did that, okay? Six of Swords, a card of healing, coming out of tough times, right? This person, has put away her swords. The tarot in my reading is genderless, okay? And there's not a wrong or right way for reading gender in the tarot, but for me, I'm more about the energies associated with the card. Okay, so that being the case, Virgo, this being your energy, this person has put away her swords. She's done fighting. She's done with the drama, and she's moving on to clearer waters, or, calmer waters, right, and clearer skies. And you can certainly see in the background, there are still clouds that she sees and that she's navigating through. But for the most part, she's headed to better things, right? We're talking your energy, right? Healing and that sort of thing, okay? That is a very, very much a card of healing, okay, and coming out of a very draining situation, okay? So, and I think that Chariot card speaks to you coming out and overcoming things, okay, and taking action, right, and doing the work, right, and realizing that at the end of the day, you have to save yourself, right? Folks like me and other readers, other folks can certainly give you advice about what to do and put the tools in your hand, but at the end of the day, you got to build your own house, right? We all do, okay? And sometimes it's hard. Mostly it's hard, okay? I don't know of a situation where it's not, in fact, okay? So with that being said, again, I think something came to an ending, okay? Ten of Swords left you feeling very, very hurt by this. End of a cycle with very little to no hope for revival. Tragic loss, right? Exhausted and burned out from the thing, okay? But Ten of Wands in the reverse, same kind of thing, right? It left you overburdened and overthinking, right? But realizing that you did have the energy to push through to make this thing work, okay? I think you are still going through some healing, okay? Because, this still speaks to pain. Eight of Swords. but in the reverse, totally cool, right? Coming out of feeling imprisoned and not seeing some things. Truths may be coming to light for you, okay? Some clarity coming, okay? This card in the upright, which you pulled it reverse, but this card in the upright has to do with self-imprisonment and refusing to see some truths. But you pulled this in the reverse, okay? Again, truths coming out, right? Beautiful cards, okay? I know it hurts for many of you. I don't know where you are on this timeline, but I like where you're headed. Future energy, okay? 10 of Pentacles, abundance in every area. It is the ultimate reward, success, if you will, after a lot of work. Certainly can speak to finances, but to me, this card, specifically because we're in a love reading, talks about abundance in love and really every area, okay? 3 of Cups, okay? In your future, there's going to be some cause for some serious celebration, okay? This can be a wedding card, marriage card, right? It's all about contentment and harmony and finding love within yourself, right? Happiness, okay? And when you do that, oftentimes you know that's going to be in your partner exactly what you attract, okay? All right. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Incredible for you guys. The seemingly worst thing that could ever happen, i.e. this, turned out to be the best thing ever. And you may not see that now, okay? But you have the power to make that happen, okay? That, you know, but it's all about liberation from a bad situation, coming into freedom, right? And again, coming to a place where you see this tragedy as being the best thing that ever happened. So, you know what? I do see you got good things coming in and you're headed in a good direction. I think many of you are not quite ready. Are you on the right path? Heck yeah, I see that, okay? But, you know, I think you're still overcoming things and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Healing is a journey. There is no timeline, right? And it's not about time heals all wounds. Certainly it takes time, but you know what? There are people that stay bitter for their whole life from something that happened 20, 30 years ago, right? So time has little to do with it. It's all about taking the time out to do the work, right? To overcome things, to do the shadow work, to overcome the heartbreak, and to step into that healing mode. But many of you, I think that's what you're doing, okay? Kudos to you. Good job, Virgos. Doesn't surprise me a bit. You know, Virgos, if you watch me for any length of time, you know I love Virgos, right? My bestie's a Virgo, so I've learned a ton from my bestie, right? He's also a mentor for what it's worth. Okay, at long last, Virgos, if you're dealing with somebody, here's what we do if you're dealing with somebody. A little bit different than the singles read, right? Because here's what we do. We read their energy, your energy, and the probable outcome based on their energetic snapshot to let you know if there are any adjustments, heads up, whatever that need to be happening, right? Just to kind of take an energetic snapshot. Where you are, where you're headed. All right. So, wow. Okay, Virgo. I'm going to wow, Virgo. Okay. You know what? This is consistent with my Virgo readings that I've had in the past, a long while back, okay? Pretty interesting energy, Virgo. Very high vibrational between you and your person. I think you had some obstacles, okay? That's in their energy, but they were past. 9 of Swords in the reverse. Coming out of a dark situation and light at the end of the tunnel. This is in your person's energy, okay? Great card if you dealt with some obstacles, okay? Coming into a place of optimism about the situation, right? Then you got 2 of my favorite cards in the deck. Oh, I didn't read the signs. Let me do that real quick. Air, fire, Aries, earth, specifically earth and water. So I think, okay, we hit every zodiac sign with that. But again, I always say the zodiac signs are not what matters. You got 2 of my favorite cards in the deck. The 6 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, right? All about patient, hard work being rewarded. It's a warrior and a winner, recognizing, being recognized for doing and being successful and coming into those abilities, right? Being respected, okay? Can mean promotion, okay? I'm just going to throw that out there. I know this is a love reading, but I like to throw out, you know, possibles as far as meanings. Okay, you pulled the Empress card. Nurturing to full potential. Can mean marriage, pregnancy, motherhood, parenthood, right? Can speak to family, but it's a high vibrational card. Very positive card. The Empress in the tarot deck is the Queen of Queens. Okay, got it all. Very balanced. Now, as you know, the tarot in my readings is genderless. There is no wrong way as far as associated with reading gender. Different readers are different, but I focus on the energies around the card more so than the actual gender. But this is in your energy. 7 of Pentacles, all about having a long-range vision about this thing, right? Understanding the concept of divine timing and no problem stepping up and putting in the work, knowing that they're going and reaping the rewards and the success from that. 6 of Pentacles, very successful card, all about abundance with both of those cards. You know what's kind of interesting? Your person's energy, the 6 and 7 of Wands, your energy, the 6 and 7 of Pentacles. Wow. Interesting. Okay. May indicate divine counterpart. Okay. So take what resonates. But going forward, I think this is a strong soul connection. Okay. It has to be for many of you. The reason I say that, you got 2 cards in your probable outcome that speak to that. Okay. 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups. Okay. Knight of Cups is certainly all about emotion and love with a person whose heart feels like home, i.e. strong soul connection, okay? And for many of you, this may be a person that you knew for a long time, you know, and one or both of you kind of went halfway around the world to come back and see that it was the person next door that was your heart's true home, okay? Now, I don't mean literally next door, right? But it's like, I've been there, done that, I've seen a lot, and I know what I want, and it's you, okay? 2 of Cups, okay? Very, it's a union of souls. That's why I feel like, another reason why I feel like this is a very strong soul connection. 2 of Cups is one of the few cards in the deck that can speak to a very strong soul bond, okay? A balanced relationship can speak to reconciliation, but it is lasting. Energetically, that's what the current energy lends itself to. Of course, energies can change, so it does take a continued commitment to do the work to make it last on both of your parts, right? When you get cards like this, the caveat in all of this is be careful not to get complacent, right? Okay, but this is a beautiful reading. The energy does not lend itself to you guys being complacent, okay? Just stay in that energy. 9 of Pentacles, again, a card of abundance and independence, which is great. That's perfect for a healthy relationship, Virgos, if you're dealing with someone. I want to hear back from you guys because I really, really like everything that I'm seeing, okay? Incredible, incredible reading for, you know, you guys, okay? So, pretty cool. All right, so all Virgos, and I just saw 1333 on my timer. 333s, and you know this if you watch me, is all about being divinely guided. Virgos, wow. What can I say? Okay, yeah, so anyway, all right, I'm going to get some overall observations and advice, things you might need to know going into the coming days, Virgo. What kind of heads up, things do we need to look out for? Okay, wow, these, did I not just say divine guidance? That flew out like crazy. The Hierophant, Taurian energy, Taurus energy, maybe, maybe not, but this is the card of divine guidance. Can mean marriage, but a very high vibrational card, right? Highly spiritual. Boom. Knight of Pentacles, eventual positive outcome. It's all about putting in the work and putting in the, you know, time to learn so that you can grow and have a potential positive outcome. It is, Pentacles is associated with having patience while you do the work and divine timing. And, you know, you guys that are couples, you pulled, you know, and the singles pulled a divine timing card too. Singles, you guys pulled the Temperance card, that can speak to that. Couples, you pulled the 7 of Pentacles. Both of those cards are divine timing cards, okay? for me and many other readers as well, okay? So all about trusting the process and having the patience, okay? I think you're doing that, okay? Okay, Virgos. All right, couples, you pulled the Empress card, right? Now you have all pulled the Emperor card. High vibrational, balanced, capable leader, right? Can speak to Aries energy, maybe, maybe not. That's not what's important about this, okay? Loyal, ambitious, analytical energy. Okay, and again, the tarot in my readings is genderless, so I don't care if you're male or female. We're reading your energy, and if this is your energy, guess what you're going to attract? Same thing, right? So I'm reading for you and the person that you're likely to attract. For those of you who are single, for those of you not, this is who you're with, okay? Very likely, okay? Incredible. I mean, I'm just blown away by the Virgo reading. What can I say? But this is a solid, stable, grounded energy. Virgos, best reading. This whole reading has been one of the most fun and best readings that I have seen in a while. Clear as a bell, right? Just no ambiguity to the cards. We're going to pull some Moonology for you. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel, like and comment below. And if you want to delve into anything in depth, you can certainly hit me up for a personal reading. You can see that information in the description box below this video, right? Okay, Moonology for you, Virgo. Don't let your past hold you back, right? If you're fearing a repeat, you're going to manifest what you fear, right? You pulled your own card once again, Virgos. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo, for what it's worth, right? And here it is again, full moon in Virgo. You're good enough, right? And look, I know how Virgos are. Why? Because my dad's a Virgo and my bestie's a Virgo. As I said earlier, you guys can be so critical of yourself, right? And because of that, you beat up yourself a lot because you guys are, you know, and look, I could throw shade at mine. I could throw shade at every sign in the zodiac. Why? Because we all have things we're supposed to overcome. It's not an excuse for crappy behavior, but it is something we have to work through, okay? Those aspects of the sign. But at the same time, I can go through the entire zodiac and tell you some awesome things about every sign. Certainly there are signs that I love more than others. And Virgos, if you've watched me for any length of time, you know that you are in my happy list, okay? So, but you know what? I like to encourage my Virgos that are my friends. Why? Because I know they beat up themselves a lot, okay? Never forget your worth. Never compromise, right? You know, certainly speak that truth with love and kindness, but uncompromising, right? Boundaries that you refuse to compromise, right? Or let somebody else cross, okay? Right? And you know, I talk about my 3x5 cheesy deck of my quotes, but be prepared for your authenticity to offend people, right? Those are the ones who don't matter. I like that one a lot, right? Apparently there is nothing that cannot happen today. It's all about your mindset, right? This was Mark Twain, right? Okay? Your thoughts create your reality. Again, why you don't need to criticize yourself, right? Your thoughts create your reality. The placebo effect, and you should Google that, is scientific proof of this, right? You can manifest whatever you want, right? But your thoughts are going to dictate in your subconscious beliefs what happens to you. And if you went through heartbreak that opened your eyes, what is it? It's a win if you take it that way, right? And here we go, another favorite. And then I just got it one more time. Boom, Virgos. Much love to you guys, right? You guys are so cerebral. I love talking to my Virgo friends. Why? Because they're deep thinkers. And it challenges this Gemini mind. And you know, Gemini's like that, right? We enjoy, there are certain signs we naturally gravitate to for their brains, right? Virgo is definitely one. Aquarians are pretty cool too, right? I think that's why I've learned so much from Rich Lott. Many of you watch him, and if you have for any length of time, you know he's an Aquarius and a very typical one, and I mean that in the most complimentary way, right? It's another one of my favorites. I have a lot of signs. I like all the signs, right? But I'm naturally drawn to ones who are kind of cerebral, right? Who make you think, who challenge you, okay? So, all right, I digress, but with that being said, Virgos, all of you, if this was your story, no matter where you were in the reading, who I was talking to, for many of you, you're really on a good path. So I'm so happy for you, right? Comment below. Let me hear from you. I love hearing from you guys, and I always like getting tips and advice and information I haven't considered. Why? Because I'm still learning too. That's what this is all about, is learning from each other. All right, Virgos, much love and light. Many, many blessings to you, all right?